Hello everyone, it's Crystal. Today we're going to cover the terms for, during, while, and throughout. We are going to go over the differences between these terms and how and when we should use them. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with for. For is a preposition used with a length of time to express how long something happens. We use for plus length of time. This length of time is often a number like for 10 years or for 6 minutes. But remember, there are other ways to express time that does not use a number. For example, for ages, for a long time, or for years. So please be careful. We waited for 30 minutes at the restaurant. I will be studying in the UK for the next 2 years. After our argument, we didn't speak for weeks.
I was alone for a really long time. I was alone for a really long time.
Next is during. During is a preposition that is used to talk about when something happens. It is not used to talk about how long it happened. So we do not use numbers to talk about length of time with during. So we cannot say during 30 minutes, for example. We use during before a noun. So it is during plus noun. A phone kept ringing during the movie. It was really annoying. I visited the Golden Gate Bridge during my vacation last year. Many friends and family visited me during my hospital stay.
I vow to cry less during this pregnancy. I vow to cry less during this pregnancy.
Consider these sentences. My boyfriend fell asleep during the movie. He slept for an hour. The first sentence expresses when something happened, during the movie, and the second sentence expresses the length of time something happened, for an hour. So remember that during is when something happened, and for is how long it happened. Now let's look at while. We use this when two actions are happening at the same time, but the length of time is not important when we talk about while. While is a conjunction, which means it joins sentences together. So we use while with a subject and a verb. So we would write while plus subject plus verb. My son played with his toys while I did the dishes. So there are two actions happening at the same time. I am doing the dishes and my son is playing with his toys. Here are a few more. Please don't interrupt me while I'm speaking. Can you hold my bag while I try this on? While can also be used to talk about two events where one starts in the middle of the other action. The doorbell rang while I was cooking dinner. So this sentence is talking about two actions, cooking dinner and the doorbell ringing. But the doorbell rang in the middle of cooking.
Give me karaoke while we wait. Give me karaoke while we wait.
During and while are mostly used to mean the same thing, but the main difference is in the way we make our sentences. Remember that during is a preposition, so it is followed by a noun, and while is a conjunction, so it is followed by a clause, which is a subject and verb. Let's look at these sentences. What did you talk about during dinner? And what did you talk about while you were eating dinner? The meaning is the same, but the way we constructed the sentences is different. So we have during plus the noun, which is dinner in this case, and while plus the clause, which was you were eating dinner. Finally, let's look at throughout. Throughout is used very similarly to during. We are talking about when something happened. The main difference is that the action happening is done the whole time of the other action, or at regular intervals of the other action. So it is usually happening the whole period of time that we are talking about. The baby cried throughout the night, so I couldn't sleep at all. The manager scheduled many breaks throughout the day. I got good grades throughout school.
And throughout his life, Slim excelled at many different sports. Consider
these sentences. He talked during the movie and he talked throughout the movie. The first sentence is saying that he talked at some point while the movie was playing. But we don't know when he talked or how long he talked. It could have been at the beginning or at the end, but we do not know. The second sentence tells us that he talked the whole time or he talked regularly while the movie was playing. If you have any questions or comments or have any suggestions for a future video, please leave it down below. And go ahead and like and subscribe for new content. And until next time, bye!